in studio right now is Naegele and Beth Irons. Naegele with the craft beer of the week. Beth, of course, with the Indoor Public Market. Your last one of the year.
Last one of this winter season, yep.
All right, I have a little contest. We'll open up the phone lines, Davey, and I don't know. I'll do a gift card to, let's do a gift card to Carmela's, if somebody can get this. Listen carefully to this and tell me what it is. Listen carefully. Tell me what it is. Davey, the first person that can get a hold of it, 315-736-0186. Here we go. Listen.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. Damn it.
What is dead air? No, it was, there was
you
something.
couldn't hear it.
You couldn't hear it.
No.
There was something that sounded like. Should I say what it sounded like?
Yeah.
Well,
Don't ruin another contest.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's clearly a heartbeat.
A heartbeat, yeah.
But it represents more than that. So I might have it ready in a second. I'll try to have it ready in a second. That one did not work out. I don't know why it didn't work. I don't get it. But I'll have it set up soon. Okay, Naegele, tell us what you brought in.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so this is a beer that I brought in last year. It's one that we only release intermittently.
You called it high. You called it earlier high test.
Yeah, it's high test. It's about 8.5% alcohol. It's a double IPA that we call Stash Hero. I like to call it Super Squirrel because it's got the squirrel shooting the unicorn zebra with the leprechaun.
Right.
Yeah. So we are bringing this back out for the spring. We release it in the spring because it uses a New Zealand hop, and it's fall in New Zealand, so they're harvesting their hops right now. And it is a derivative of the Southern Cross hop, so it's intensely bitter with a lot of grapefruit and only a little bit of the mango and passion fruit stuff that. So it's a little bit more of an abrasive beer, but it's high alcohol. Uses all New York State malt from 1886 maltsters, Pilsner malt, and then a red winter wheat malt. And we prolong the boil to give it a little bit more caramelization, make it a little bit sweeter to balance out all that bitterness from the hops. And
is this something that's going to be it's available all over the place?
It's going to be in your better beer bars right now. We're only doing draft. We're excited to say that we're installing a canning line. Previous to this juncture, we were using mobile canners.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So once we get a canning line...
And a mobile canner is a truck, literally, that pulls up. And
literally pulls up and unloads a canning line, cans your beer, and then packs it up and goes home.
So, Davey, they can't guess because they didn't hear the proper clue. But they can listen. Let them stay online. Let them listen, and I'll play it. I'll play it in a second. Go ahead.
So with the canning line happening, will that allow you to distribute more widespread?
Absolutely. And part of the reason why we need our own canning line is because we use a lot of wild fermentations. And canning lines don't like wild fermentations. They like nice, clean fermentations. So it would be a big pain in there besides to steam clean their canning line extensively every time they can one of our wild beers. So they won't do it. So having our own canning line is going to allow us to do our own canning runs of our wild stuff. So.
And you'll see more of your beers show up because of that. So,
all
right, really cool. I'll taste this in a second. I want to play that clue again. You know it's a heartbeat. Listen carefully. Tell me what this is. Yes, it's a heartbeat. Don't make that your guess. Listen carefully to and what happens to the heartbeat. Listen carefully. It's still not working the way I want it, but you see what happens. The heartbeat is normal, and then all of a sudden it accelerates. Mm-hmm. The heartbeat is normal. All of a sudden it accelerates. So what is it?
Me when I see a beer?
It's Naegele when he sees a beer. Not the answer, but you're going down the right road. Steve, any idea, Steve?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, who would know? Yep, you're absolutely right. I don't know what he said. Tim, good morning. What do you think?
Dysrhythmia of some kind?
Arrhythmia.
I guess it is kind of that, but that's not the answer I'm looking for. Good guess, though.
All right. Thanks anyway.
Thank you, Tim. Anybody want to guess in here?
Oh.
It's clearly a heartbeat that is normal, and then all of a sudden it goes very accelerated.
Oh, this is you on your medicine.
No.
You sure?
No, it probably is. This is probably what my heart sounds like right now. But that's not the answer. Yeah. Who's on one, Davey? I'll do two more of these before I give the answer up.
Tawny,
what do you think it is, Tawny?
Is it the beginning of Pink Floyd?
Ooh.
I can't remember the name of the song, but it's a Pink Floyd song.
Good guess, but not it. Good guess, but not
okay.
it. Okay,
Is that
thank
brick in
you.
the wall?
And then Jim. Hi, Jim. You're on the radio.
How's atrial fibrillation?
Oh, good guess. Not it, though. Good guess. Not it. Yep. All right. No one else has a guess here? All right, I'm going to give the answer. It's Joe Biden's heartbeat when he smells Prel shampoo in a woman's hair. Could you? That's the actual heartbeat. Sorry. I did all that crap for that.
It was worth it.
Since we're taking shots, did you hear a reporter asked Donald J. Trump what the J stood for?
Oh, I did not hear that.
Yeah, he answered genius.
That's a good one.
With that note, I'm going to Beth. Good morning, Beth. Hi, Beth.
Thanks, Bill.
You get to follow that. Very funny, Naegele. That was very funny.
We used to be on radio together.
Yeah. All right. So tell me if you would. You brought in something quite incredible. Here
I
this
did.
morning.
This is our last winter market. We'll be inside the train station this Saturday from 9 to 1, and then we have a few weeks off. We'll jump back outside. But as the last hurrah for winter recipes, I did a apple cinnamon cake this morning.
Delicious.
And everybody loves it.
Yeah, and it's apples are pretty much available year-round. We're very lucky in this. We are one of the top states in the country that grows apples for production, and they store very well. So these are Honeycrisp apples that I used, and cinnamon's good for blood sugar. So
This is your last. This is
the last winter
indoor.
market. Yes,
And then what happens after this?
and
week?
then we have a few weeks off. Our first, we always launch our summer
you need
season.
it because you don't know what the weather's going to be like.
We don't know what the weather's going to
Yeah.
be like, and the farmers are very busy now. They're turning fields, they're getting last shot of fertilizer in the ground, and they're putting in seed. So we're going to give them time to do what they do.
And Saturday's high is like 44.
I know it's going to be
better
cold.
off.
I know.
And it's unfortunately, I guess we're supposed to get wet today on Saturday.
Yeah, I
too,
do too.
So.
By the way, the Amish on the thruway, they were selling tomatoes. How do they pull that off?
Good question.
Yeah. The Amish
You
are
mean on
cheating.
the side of the road?
I mean,
No, at the thruway,
Oh,
thruway
at the
stop.
plazas.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
the
yeah,
thruway
yeah.
and the plazas.
I mean, I have.
That's exactly it. They're
That's
riding
possible.
those.
That's possible.
They're riding those horses a long way to get a hold of those tomatoes. So, all right. The time on the market is
9 to 1.
9 to 1.
Inside the train station.
And this beer is called again. What was it again? Give Andrew a microphone. Microphone. Somebody give him a microphone.
Stash Hero.
Stash Hero. All right. Thank you. Available at better beer places
Starting next week.
in cans.